heart is so full this week. We officially crossed 4 million in gross sales total for the last 6 years in our business last week. So we got to $4,028,663.20. So really excited to celebrate and to share with you. I'm so incredibly grateful and honored to do this type of work. It lights me up. It gives me so much purpose, and I'm so grateful that we have the opportunity this day and age to be able to reach so many more people through the internet and online. It just blows my mind that we have, this opportunity to build our own businesses and really create so much more time freedom, financial freedom, time with our families, flexibility, fulfillment than we ever can at the bedside or as healthcare professionals. So when I started back in May of 2015, I saw other women who were millionaires, and I admired them so much. I'm like, wow, how did they do that? That's amazing. And I also knew that if they can do it, why not me? So I started, but I struggled for years. I was overwhelmed. I was frustrated. I had really slow growth for many years, 5 years, intense effort. I was in a network marketing company for 5 years, and it was very slow growing. I was enrolling lots of clients, but the amount of growth wasn't as fast as I wanted. And I was only receiving like a small part of the commission. And so once I finally took that scary leap to start my own business so that I could do things the way that I wanted to do, create the program that I wanted to create, work with my clients on a deeper level, and be able to charge what I wanted. When I finally took that scary leap and started my own business, it was really like magic. Everything finally started to work after years of struggle, frustration, tears, and all these same methods and systems that I have used over the last 6 years are exactly what I teach my clients. Less than 1% of female-owned businesses reach 4 million total gross revenue. So I'm so honored to have been able to go from being an ICU nurse for 8 years. I was a paralegal for 2 years before that. And now here I am with my own business that has earned over $4 million. So I'm so excited and grateful and just so abundantly blessed. I want to give a huge shout out to my amazing team, my family, my Heavenly Father. I wouldn't be here without his help, 100%. I couldn't even do half of the stuff that I do without his help. So I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful for my amazing team. Malie, my executive assistant, is phenomenal. My client success coaches, Corey Helen, are phenomenal. Stasha, my email marketing person, Megan, my amazing graphic designer, and so many other people who I'm so grateful for everyone, all the awesome guest speakers that we have all the time. I'm so grateful for all of them. So really our ideal client is either a nurse or health professional who wants more freedom, fulfillment, and family time. So if you want to be your own boss, make your own schedule, grow your savings, your retirement, live your purpose, then that's what we do. We've helped hundreds of nurses and health professionals start and grow their businesses with a proven system for more freedom. And this is possible for you too. So if you would love to learn more information, send me a private message in Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn with the word Academy. You can also go to my website, www.heathercolledge.com, to learn more. My last name is spelled Colledge. So make sure you spell it right. And there's tons of information there. You can also book a call there as well. And I want to tell you about the mindset shifts that I've experienced over the last 6 years that have allowed me to grow and scale to 4 million. The very first was just stop taking advice from people who've never been the places that you want to go. So I know how tempting it is to ask people closest to you, loved ones, partners, for guidance, whether you should invest in something. They love you, they want to help, but love doesn't equal expertise, and good intentions don't equal good advice. So for me, when I first started out, I spent years listening to the voices in my head and other people who had never built a business tell me how to build one. They told me to wait. They told me it was too risky. They told me I should be grateful for the nursing career that I worked so hard for. And part of me believed that, because when you don't have enough, like anyone in your corner who's actually done the thing, then doubt has room to grow. So the shift really happened when I got into a room where everyone was building. I was surrounded by people who understood the challenges I was facing. They'd already moved through them. I didn't have to justify my ambition or explain why I wanted more, because everyone in that room wanted more too. That was my experience with hiring my first business coach. I realized that people around you either speed you up or slow you down. Once I surrounded myself with people who had been where I wanted to go, I made more progress in months than I had in years. I started trusting myself more to make decisions without needing validation for people who couldn't actually help me. So that experience is exactly why I've created the Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. I really wanted to build that room that I needed when I was starting out. I wish so much that I had this program when I was first starting and growing my coaching business so that I could have done it so much faster with a step-by-step roadmap and blueprint. I would have grown so much faster and had all the things set into place and in motion better, more safely. And it would have just exploded so much faster if I had this. So this is why I do what I do. So come to my inbox with the word academy for more information on how to be a part of our phenomenal Elite Nurse to Coach Academy now that has earned over $4 million. None of these shifts were complicated, but all of them were hard. Building a business is hard. I hate to break it to you. It's going to be difficult. They required me to go against everything I was taught as a nurse, as a mom, as someone who was raised to believe that success meant struggle. So that first shift was really giving myself the permission to want more, like I talked about, like letting go of listening to the voices in my head that had never built their own business and the people around me who had never built their own business. So that first shift was really giving myself permission to want more and to go for more. I tried to tell myself that wanting financial freedom or more time with my kids was greedy. Once I let go of that guilt, I started making decisions that actually aligned with the life that I really wanted. I wanted to be home with my family, but I also wanted to provide for my family. I wanted to be able to earn income from home. The second shift was realizing my skills don't stay behind when I left the bedside. So the critical thinking I developed as an ICU nurse, the way that I learned how to stay calm during codes when everything was falling apart, when patients were, really kind of falling apart or terrible things were happening, I was able to stay calm. The way I connected with the patients' families in their hardest moments. Most of my patients were vented and intubated, so they couldn't even talk to me. So I was interacting with the family most of the time, but really consoling them and helping them feel peace in their loved one, like if their loved one was passing. And all of that made me a better coach. It made me more qualified, not less. The third was learning how to sell without feeling like I was betraying everything nursing taught me about service. As nurses, we're taught to give, serve, and we're not taught how to sell. So I had to understand that helping people and getting paid well for it are supposed to go together. One does not cancel out the other. You absolutely deserve to be compensated for your time, your knowledge, your expertise. This is something that I teach my clients all the time, and how to ask for money and how to sell while still feeling authentic and giving service to others and really helping them and changing their lives. And the fourth was really the shift that changed everything else. I had to stop seeing myself as a nurse that happened to start a business and start seeing myself as a CEO. I let go of the nurse identity entirely. I don't even consider myself a nurse anymore, even though I technically have an active nursing license. I haven't worked as a nurse in 8.5 years, almost 9. And so shifting from that nurse identity to being a CEO of a business was everything. It unlocked the revenue, the confidence, the clarity that I had been chasing for so many years. And that's what really allowed me to make massive progress. So as you make these shifts in your life, understand that you have incredible expertise that you need to be compensated for and that you deserve to be compensated for. And you are a CEO of your business. Stepping into that role and understanding that you are responsible for your success. So let's go. I hope that this was helpful for you today. We are so excited for this huge milestone. It's been such an honor. So many incredible people. I am grateful every single day to my team, to the people who help me, my family. I'm so grateful that I get to do this work. It literally brings me to tears when I think about the fact that I get to do this every day. So I'm just really grateful for the people who support me and trust me. And this beautiful work that I get to do every day. It's such a gift. So I hope that you have the chance to be able to make your dreams come true in this way as well, because it will change your life and it will bring you so much fulfillment and happiness. So I hope you have the best week ever. I'm headed to some business events this weekend and next week. So keep your eyes tuned and watch. Again, send me the word academy to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Messenger. I'd love to hear more about your goals. And I hope you have an awesome week. Take care.